The forecast, things calming down quite a bit and turning into a beautiful day.
Yes, thank goodness for that. I'm ready to be beyond yesterday, although I just can't get it out of my mind, Brad.
Yeah, it was a long day yesterday. We're going to get some time to kind of breathe a sigh of relief here and return to the heat and humidity. So hopefully, like the heat and humidity, scattered late day storms are going to start popping back up after today, and it's going to stay hot into next week. We're kind of getting into that late summer feel. We showed you the remnants of Fred up there, but what's going to be interesting as we go into tomorrow, we are going to see temperatures pop back up into the lower 90s, and the rain chances return right around this time tomorrow. We're probably going to be tracking some pretty good showers and storms across the area. Not as severe as what we're seeing tonight toward north or west, though some of them, anytime you get a summer storm, they could pulse up and become severe briefly. But for the severe weather outlook, looking pretty calm right now. So here's what it's going to look like on your futurecast. Dry tonight. Today is one of the rare days we haven't had a pop-up shower just about anywhere. Tomorrow, though, right around the 4, 5, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock time frame, you see the scattered storms moving in. And one other thing to watch out for tomorrow, most of our mountains and foothills have seen anywhere from 5 to 10 inches of rain. Across the Piedmont, it varied from about 1 to 3 inches. It was really, really scattered. But there is some saturated ground, especially in the western part of the state. So any slow-moving storms on Thursday or again on Friday could produce some flash flooding just because the ground is so saturated. So it wouldn't take a whole lot to cause additional flooding. So our flash flood guidance, while you normally wouldn't see this with the type of scattered showers we're going to have tomorrow and Friday, we're kind of in that low end. That's about a 5% chance of seeing some flash flooding. But our 5-day expected rainfall forecast is much lower across most of the Piedmont. I think probably Friday will be our best chance, at least the biggest coverage. But the chances over the next couple of days are going to hover in that 20-30% range in the typical pop-up storms. Now, we talked about Tropical Storm HENRI here off the East Coast, kind of wrapping around Bermuda. Now, it's going to stay just offshore, but it is going to produce some huge swells, some high surf, as well as rip currents up and down the entire coast. So the Outer Banks in particular could even see some overwash. And then in the Northeast, they're sweating this one out a little bit. Some of the recent guidance trying to back this system up a little bit into maybe the Cape Cod area. So that'll be something to watch as we go into next week. And in the Northeast, any kind of significant tropical system, even a weak one, could cause problems. And the strongest winds will be offshore, but that pushes a lot of water. You see the field of higher winds and waves out here offshore. Some of that begins to get pushed in. Now we're losing some of our data here, but generally probably looking at some 5 to 10 foot waves offshore. And usually that's going to be bringing some pretty good swells, especially to areas like the Outer Banks. Our other tropical system, Hurricane Grace, Yucatan Peninsula should be a strike sometime tomorrow, and then it goes back into the southwest Gulf of Mexico and then hits Mexico again as a hurricane. Over the next several days, we're in the mugginess. The humidity is with us for a while, so get used to it. Tomorrow, pop-up storm, about a 30% chance with temperatures in the 70s to near 80 in the mountains. The lower 90s starting to show back up, maybe 92, 93 tomorrow before the storms bubble up. In the afternoon, the 7-day forecast shows pretty consistently we're going to be locked into those low 90s with that 50% chance of rain on Friday.
Brad, thank you.